motion. All right, that being said, here we go. So we're going to breathe in, gather some energy, breathe out. Breathe in, energy from the earth, energy from the heavens. Breathe out one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're just trying to open up our shoulders a little bit. So what we're going to start out with is we're going to just shake the 9 gates. This is just to open up our shoulders a little bit, our upper body. And then going to shake. So it's working on our shoulder. What we're going to do is this is called shake the 9 gates. When you're shaking your body, we're going to do something called, King drops his body. So you're going to lift up your shoulders and then just drop. So breathe in, breathe out. You want to go up and then drop, and then you try to relax there. So you're causing some tension, and then you relax it, and then that kind of gets rid of a lot of the tension in that area. So you squeeze your muscles, relax your muscles, squeeze your muscles, relax your muscles. Okay, now we're going to do one. So this is called Dragon Shakes Its Whiskers. It's also called knocking on the door of life, because there's a meridian point in your back. So right now we're twisting. Now your arms, we're trying to relax the shoulders. So you're not using your arms to twist, your body's turning, and that they're kind of like your waist is throwing your hands, so your shoulders can stay relaxed. So right now we're hitting, in the middle of the back and underneath your floating ribs. What we're going to do is now we're going to go up, and you're going to make a slight fist, and you're going to hit just underneath your collarbone. That's one of your lung points are there. So we're actually trying to open up the lung meridian, get a little bit of energy going up there. The other hand's hitting behind. Just relax, you're turning your body. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, so this is with a light fist. And now what you're going to do is you're going to make a cup like you've got a little ball of energy, and you're going to put it into your shoulder. You're going to go back. So you've got a cupped hand holding some energy that you're putting into your shoulder. Then go back with your fist down to just under your collarbones. And then once again at the bottom, hitting under your floating ribs. It's just trying to activate some energy. All right, so now we're going to relax our shoulders. This is a little bit of a coordination one too. So you're just putting your hands out, and you're just going to breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out and drop them, but you're going to turn. So one hand goes in front and one hand goes behind. So breathe in. So once again, your arms are relaxed. You have, obviously, when you turn, that kind of throws your hands up. So you're not using a lot of muscle strength. Your body is turning. So you're just lifting them up and then relaxing, turning your head so you can see. All right, a few more. Okay, now what we're going to do is going to be like a big little chicken wing. So you're going to take your hands. We do a bird's beak, a crane's beak. You put your fingers together, and then you bend them in. See, so it looks like a bird. So you're here, going to put those on your shoulders. Now what we're doing is we're going to roll our shoulders. So in this one, you're coming back and you're pulling, you're using your back muscles. Remember, we're trying to strengthen the muscles in your back to help support your shoulders. So this is across the upper back. So you should feel, you're not doing it really tense, but you should be using a little bit of strength in the back, and then you roll forward. So, and then you want to make, depending on your range of motion, you make your elbows go make a good circle, but if you're having pain, you can make like just little circles, but you can still be opening and closing your back. Now we're going to go the other way. So you come up, and remember, you don't hear me doing it because I'm talking, but we're breathing in with our nose, and then a few more. Okay, and we're going to do this same thing here. So we're coming with your hands out, and then this is working. Once again, we're pulling gently, but we're using the muscles across our back to strengthen the nose. And what we're doing is you want to make sure you're turning over, because remember, when we turn over our hands, that causes our humerus to turn in our shoulder socket. So gonna breathe in. We're also trying to get rid of a lot of tension. Breathe out. We'll do 3 more. So hands over, turn your hands over. So you okay, just shake it out. Just trying to loosen up. Don't want to cause any pain in it. So what we're going to do here is you're going to come up. It's going to be like you touch your ears, then you pull your elbows in. So you pull your elbows in enough so that the muscles in your back are engaged. So you're breathing in. So with your hands, you can either, there's a hand position where you have one finger up, but you can also just do your open hands, but you still pull them because we're going to push out to the sides, and you want your hands pulled back so you feel it in your forearms. So we're doing multiple things at once. So you're coming up, touch your ears, drop your elbows in. That was breathing in. And then you engage your back and then push out. Breathe in, pull your elbows in so you're engaging your back muscles, and then do 2 more. All right, so now what we're going to do when you're gathering, so your hands are coming in, it's like you're pulling some energy into your heart, and you can lean forward, so you're gathering that in, and you're rounding your back, and then you're going to come up and straighten your back, and your hands are going to be pushing out. So we're breathing in. We'll do 5 of these. Breathe in. One more. Okay, so now what we're going to do is like we're pushing out our fingers, so we're trying to expand, but what we're going to do is we're going to lean we're trying to open up, get rid of the tension in our neck by stretching. So what we're doing is we're putting our shoulder toward, we're going to do both sides. So we're holding it and then reaching your ear toward your shoulder. And then what you're going to do is you're going to nod your head up and down. So we're trying to, obviously on this side, do it slowly. We're trying to stretch out this side. Now your hands are pushing out. Your neck's leaning away. Now you're going to roll your head to the other ear. You nod your head. Okay, so that worked one side. Now we're going to work the other side by turning our hands over, and we're going to do that by, we're going to go back and we're going to scoop some energy from behind us. We're going to come up, and then we're going to breathe out, and we're going to spread. See, last time our palms were away. Now our palms are up. So we're like looking up. Once again, that causes us to use the muscles on our back. Okay, so we're going to go back, scoop. Scoop, bending over, reaching out, reaching. One more. So now we're reaching with our hands, our palms up. So we're going to do the same thing. Going to lean our ear toward our shoulder. Stretch for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now going to nod your head up and down. Try to stretch out the tendons, open up the energy channels on one side. Okay, now you're going to roll your head. Put your ear toward the other side. We'll just hold it for a second, reaching. Take a couple breaths, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, and now nodding your head. Okay, so here's the one. Here's your proprioception one for the day, where you have to make your body go in different directions. So your hands are coming up. What you're going to do, you want your feet a bit farther apart. Your knees are slightly bent. Now your body, your half is a mountain. So you're going to move back and forth, but your hips are going to stay in the same place. We're working on, so we're moving our shoulders back and forth. But of course, that would be too easy. Now you're going to put your hands out, and one hand's down, one hand's up. And now you're going to look toward the hand that's up, and you're going to move in that direction. You're going to move in that direction, then you turn your hands over, move the other direction, but you're trying to keep your hips in the same place so that you should really feel it in the side of your body here. Turn over, look, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, reach. So you're turning, as you do, you're like turning your hands over as part of these exercises, but we're trying to stretch a little. Breathe in, reach. Do one more, each side, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so this one is develop your range of motion, but some of you are going to have pain. So when we're going to reach around, stop if you start feeling any pain. So what we're going to do is one hand goes behind your back. Now how much stretch you get depends. You can put your arm up any place on your back. The higher you go up, obviously, the more stretch you're going to get, but you can feel it in your shoulders. So remember, this is to help your shoulders. So we're trying to build up the range of motion a bit. So you put your hand on your back, take the other hand, it's going over your heart and it's going straight up. This is like a bear claw, because we're going to turn. This is, we usually do bear strikes tree, but this is a slight variation. We're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to turn You want to see if keep your hips steady again, and you're going to reach and back. But now, you're going to come back, you're going to breathe in, and we're going to turn to the other side. And in this one, you can bring your arm back a bit, but it depends on your range of motion. So if you don't have any problems, you're trying to bring it, and you can bring it back a little bit because we're trying to open up the shoulder. But if you're having pain, stop, and then you can do this and develop your range of motion over time. So breathe in, breathe out, turn and reach, and breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, reach, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Now, we don't want to have an asymmetric body, although you can't help it. It's just the way we're built. So we're going to switch arms. You're going to breathe in, and then breathe out, reach, turn. Remember, don't turn your hips. Try to keep your hips straight. You don't want to hurt your knees. And breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now we're going to do one more set of movement. So we're going to do in two directions. So you're coming up, you're breathing in, your hands are floating up. You feel like somebody's pulling your arms up, tied balloons to your wrists. So you don't want to be doing this. Your hands are like staying down a bit because you're being pulled up by the wrist, and you're going to come down and breathe out and push behind. So coming up, come up, breathe out. Just relax. We're trying to just work our shoulders a bit. Breathe in, float up. Float up. You don't have to come up really high. See, I'm like coming up to about my shoulders because we're basically trying to just get movement in the muscles in the shoulders, around the shoulders. You know, give them a little strength, but relax them, get some energy flowing through there. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Breathe in, breathe out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come up the front, and we're going to go around. So you even have kind of more of a wave because you're coming up. So when your hands come up the front, they're pulled in close. So you're going to raise your shoulders a little bit and then relax everything as you go out. So you're kind of doing shoulder rolls again. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Do two more. And one more. Okay, so the last movement we're going to do is made the bird's beak again. What you're going to do is you're going to come up. This is for really trying to open your shoulders. So if this hurts, you can just do one of the other movements. So we're coming up like with the bird's beak. We're hooking around our ear, and then we're just coming down. So it looks like this. See, so what's going on here is we're moving the shoulder up and down, but we're getting a lot of movement of the humerus in our shoulder. So this one, you have to go by what your shoulder, if this causes any pain, because I don't know if you're having shoulder pains, that, there are a lot of different causes. So if this causes any pain, don't do one or the other stretches. But anyway, so you're coming down, over. So this one, if you can help with your range of motion and relief, but depending on what your problem is, like I said, you have to work with your health providers. But we're here. So we're coming down, scooping, come down. So bird's beak comes up like in front of your nose, goes around your ear, and then comes back down. So it's scooping. So you're getting a lot of turning of the humerus in your shoulder, and plus you're working, like, once again, you're working the muscles around your shoulder. But depending on what your specific problem is, you either, if it causes any kind of pain, like, don't do any of these if they're causing you some pain. So you're coming up, scoop, going around. So you're coming up, around, up, around, up, around, up. So you're coming up, around your ear, coming up around your ear. So you're getting a lot of twisting in your ear. Okay. And this way. All right. So last one, we're just going to shake out a little bit. All right. So what we want to do is, right now, this is the other thing we're trying to do is expel tension. So what we want to do is we're going to try to just relax our shoulders, relax our entire bodies, move energy around. So this is called bamboo in the wind. So what you're doing is you're putting your feet together, because you're supposed to be unstable, because you were trying to relax. And what happens when you relax, you can see that your weight is subtly shifting around. So you're like a piece of reed of bamboo being blown around in a gentle wind. So you're breathing in, out, and then you're relaxing. And then you want to just be aware of, you can feel your weight shifting slightly in your feet. Your shoulders are relaxed. So we're just going to breathe in. We'll do 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax everything. It's okay if you're moving around. That's one of the whole parts of the movement. Like I said, bamboo in the wind. Breathe in. Relax your body as much as possible. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I usually do it with my eyes shut, which makes you more unstable because you're trying to become aware of your body, being able to understand your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so then put your feet a little bit apart. We're going to pull down the heavens again.